I worked in my parents' pierogi restaurant for years while growing up. Now I make a big batch of pierogies every few months to have in the freezer for quick weeknight meals. Here's how I do it. To make 3 dozen pierogies, mix 1/4 cup softened or melted butter with 4 cups of flour and 1.5 teaspoons of salt until butter is evenly incorporated. Crack an egg into a measuring cup and stir in enough water to make up 2 cups. Add half of the water mixture to the flour and stir. Continue to knead in more liquid until a soft dough is formed. It'll be slightly sticky but not very sticky. Cut the dough into pieces and wrap in plastic wrap. Pat them smooth. Put into the fridge for at least 2 hours, but ideally overnight. Get a 3-inch diameter cookie cutter. Flour the surface well and roll out one of your discs to about 1/8 of an inch thick. If you're new to pierogi making, err on the thicker side, which will be easier for you to work with. Cut your circles as close together as possible because the scraps, which we call re-rolls, can only be used once. Gather them up and put them in the fridge. If they've been rolled once, you can use them, but discard the scraps after that, otherwise your pierogies will be too tough. The filling I use is 2 pounds of potatoes peeled and boiled till fork tender, then drained and mashed with 3/4 of a cup of shredded cheese, 1/2 cup of Velveeta or cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of butter, and salt and pepper to taste, but you can use whatever filling you like best. If you're new to making pierogies, don't put too much filling in there. If any filling gets between the 2 edges of dough, the pierogi will break open when boiling. Another thing that helps stop pierogies from breaking open is to have a really good seal. Use a little water along one side of the circle. Then you fold it up like a half moon and pinch together the wet side with the dry side, making sure there are no gaps anywhere along that seal where boiling water can get in and burst the pierogi open. Put your pinched pierogies on a pan with a towel that's been well floured so that they don't stick, and you don't want them touching each other either, because if they stick to a surface or to each other, they can easily end up with a hole, which will let water in and lead to broken pierogies. Nobody wants that after all this work. Put half the pierogies into a big pot of boiling water and cook, stirring gently until they float. Transfer them to really cold tap water and let them chill completely before draining them very well. Then toss them with a little bit of oil and package them for the freezer. Shake the bag in the freezer every hour or so until they're frozen solid so that they don't clump and freeze together. Thaw, and then for quick dinners, heat them in the microwave, in boiling water, or in the air fryer. Get more taste-easy recipes at cookthestory.com.